What's up, Alberto here. This is the AJC channel, locked in on everything Juve. June 19th, I've got all the latest news, and of course, Weston Mckennie is at the forefront, all right? So today, we get a report saying that Tottenham all of a sudden has come in for the player, which would have been fine, even if Juve sells him and then just takes those funds and finalizes this Luiz deal. However, Romano states Tottenham is not coming in for Weston Mckennie, all right? Furthermore, Fabrizio Romano does state that the deal is in fact being stalled right out because of Weston Mckennie. He has not found a severance package on his leave from Juve, and according to multiple sources, Aston Villa does not like the terms that Weston Mckennie is trying to get from them. So everything could shut down, not so fast, because Fabrizio Romano states that Juve and Villa are still working together to try and finalize this deal, and both clubs want to finalize this deal. But it could see Weston Mckennie removed from the deal altogether and a different counterpart being inserted, all right? So now, kind of back to the drawing board for Juve. They need to find a counterpart that can account for 25 to 30 million euros, which Mckennie would have stood in that deal, and one that will accept going to Aston Villa, all right? So again, all eyes on this one, but the positive would be, like Romano states, that the intention from both clubs is still to see this deal through. But with Weston Mckennie, this is going to be an issue for Juve, all right? He obviously did not renew with us, and Juve probably purposely lowballed him knowing that they wanted to move him, but now he's shutting things down and we might have a problem in moving him whatsoever. But that's the latest with Weston Mckennie. We get to Di Lorenzo. According to Nico Schira, through his entourage, he has explained to Napoli there is no chance he is remaining, all right, and he is going to push for his leave and wants to leave Napoli. Nico Schira says that the deal with Juventus is destined to come to fruition because it is the desire of all parties, Motta, Giuntoli, and even Di Lorenzo. However, he does report a deal will be hard to find because he's going to be 20 to 25 million euros, and this will make things challenging for Juve to see this one through, all right? But Di Lorenzo wants to join Juve, and Giuntoli and Motta want to see him come in, and Conte's fight to get him to stay has fallen on deaf ears. Now we get to koopmeiners. According to the latest reports, we heard there was going to be meetings over the next couple days with the intention of Juve finalizing this thing. Well, we get more reports today that Juve is formalizing an offer to Atalanta, and yes, it does include Dean Huijsen in that offer to see this one finalized, all right? So we just wait now for that formal offer to hit Atalanta's desk. Albanese reports if Chiesa ends up leaving Juventus, that one of the names that Giuntoli would look at is Oyarzabal, and that's a player from Real Sociedad that Giuntoli has admired for quite some time, apparently, all right? So will something strike up there? It still all lies on what happens with Chiesa, which we will not know until after the Euros, okay? Now we get to Caviglia and Miretti. What do their futures hold? Well, according to reports today, half of Serie A has come in with interest on both of those players. However, Juventus has not made any decisions yet. Will a decision with these players rest on Thiago Motta's shoulders? Most likely, and most likely they will hit camp and then we see what develops, because they're not going to be big ticket deals, all right? And maybe, just maybe, Juve is going to wait for their coach to come in and decide if he wants a player just going out on a loan before returning. I stand firm with Caviglia, though. If Caviglia is going to be heading for another loan, you may as well outright sell him. That's my 2 cents. You guys know the drill. Weigh in. Now we get to Szczęsny. The deal with Al Nassr is expected to go through, okay? Yes, there's a difference from offer from Saudi Arabia to what Juve want to see. 3 million offered to Juve, 5 million is what they want, but it is expected that the difference will be made up in bonuses, all right? So we should still be seeing Szczęsny heading to Saudi Arabia. And then we get to Montero. Montero is expected to be announced any day now as the next coach of Juventus next gen, all right? And I'm excited to see him lead the charge for next gen. That is your news break to today. You all know the drill. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and join our AJC army. But hit me in the comments with everything you think about the news today. Do you still see this Luiz deal going through? What are your thoughts on Weston Mckennie? All right, let's mix it up, everybody, and I'll be back tomorrow with another edition. As always, fino alla fine, forza Juventus. Ciao tutti.